On a beautiful Friday afternoon, we welcome you to the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex for the first of 3 games this weekend as Carson-Newman welcomes the number 3 team in the country, the Catawba College Catawba Indians, into Jefferson City. Matt Scalzo with you on the Eagle Sports Network. Delighted you could join me. Carson-Newman trying to right the ship on what has been a tough start to the season. They sit at 9-9 on the year, 2-7 in conference play, and they're welcoming in a Catawba team that is 14-3, the top team in the South Atlantic Conference. They have won 3 straight, and they've won their last 22 South Atlantic Conference series so far this season. And this is the lineup that they will be trotting out here in Game 1. Logan Dyer starts in left field. He is batting first. In the 2 spot is the reigning sack player of the week, Brandon Crabtree, playing at first base. Sam Hunter is the third baseman, and he bats third. Hunter Atkins is the cleanup hitter, playing in right field. Matthew Connolly's the catcher, batting 5th. The DH Jake Dunlap is in the 6th spot. Nathan Chrisman's the shortstop, batting 7th. Ty Hubbard, who's been battling sickness, bats 8th. He's the second baseman. And Parker Staborski is the center fielder, rounding things out, facing Ryan Higgins here in Game 1. Carson-Newman in the alternate blue tops with white pants and a blue ball cap as Dyer settles into the righty's batter's box. First pitch from Higgins is straight down the pipe for strike 1. First pitch coming at 2:04 local time here in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Second offering from Higgins just misses low, and the count moves to 1-1. Beautiful day, beautiful week it's been so far in Jefferson City as Higgins skips one in, and count moves to 2-1 against the leadoff hitter in Dyer. For a Catawba team that, as I said, has won its last 22 South Atlantic Conference series, is coming off a series win against Lenore Ryan last week. 2-1, a wave and a miss from Dyer on a slider from Ryan Higgins. Fastball, slider, changeup for the right-hander. Two, Dyer off the end of his bat, flies it to straight right field. Soto Diaz doesn't have to move an inch, and he's there to make the play for out number 1 here in this first inning. As we'll take a look now at the Carson-Newman defensive alignment. As I said, Bradley Soto Diaz, he's over in right field. In center is Braxton Smith, and in left is Ryan Bolton. From first to third around the infield, it is Logan Floyd, Cole Nathan, Sebastian Rodriguez, and Aiden Gibson. Carson Cochran completes the battery with Higgins, as here comes Brandon Crabtree into the lefty's batter's box, facing the righty in Higgins. First offering home. Misses outside, 1-0. There's a look at Crabtree, reigning sack player of the week. Has been so good this season. 1-0. Misses low and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Junior out of Pittsboro, North Carolina. 2-0 from Higgins. Slider that cuts back into the zone. And the count moves to 2-1. And 2-1. Crabtree shoots it the other way, deep towards left. Bolton onto the track, and he'll make the catch in the left field corner for out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Ryan Higgins, and he's been letting his defense make plays behind him. Brings up Sam Hunter, third baseman. Higgins this season sits at 0-3 on the year. First offering to Hunter, a wave and a miss. Hunter, the fourth best hitter on this Catawba team coming into today. The 0-1. Right down Main Street, and Higgins gets ahead 0-2. Looking for a 1-2-3 frame here in the top of the first inning. Glove set at his face. Working from the middle of the rubber. Higgins comes home. And Hunter fights it off with a foul ball, shooting down the left field line. Higgins last time out against Anderson went 6 innings. 0-2, check swing. Appeal down to third, and he did go around. Flair for the dramatic as Ryan Higgins gets his first strikeout of the afternoon, and it's a 1-2-3, top of the first for Carson-Newman. Sends us to the bottom half as we'll get our first look at the Carson-Newman bats. Higgins bookends with a K here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Bottom of the first inning from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Ryan Higgins with a 1-2-3. Top of the first, and now Colt Wilkins will take the mound for Catawba, and this is the Carson-Newman lineup that he will be facing. Braxton Smith leads off, playing in center field. Cole Nathan bats second, playing at second. And Logan Floyd, the first baseman, bats third. Bradley Soto Diaz is in the cleanup spot, playing in right field. Seth Benner's the DH, batting fifth. Sebastian Rodriguez is the shortstop in the sixth spot. Aiden Gibson bats seventh, playing at third base. Left fielder Ryan Bolton bats eighth, and rounding things out is the catcher Carson Cochran. And there is Colt Wilkins, and there is Braxton Smith. Wilkins this season, 3-1 with a 2.45 ERA through 4 starts. He's gone 25 2/3 innings. That leads this Catawba staff. First offering to Smith is high and inside for ball one. Wilkins is senior out of Greensboro and is a transfer from the now defunct Limestone and former South Atlantic Conference opponent for both of these sides, as the 1-0 misses low and away, 2-0. Catawba in the road grays with Catawba College written across the front in block lettering in blue, outlined in white, 2-0. Just off the mark, 3-0. Blue numbers also outlined in white. As a 3-0 is down the chute. Smith was taken all the way, and it's 3-1. Blue ball cap with a white block C for Catawba with the gray pants. The 3-1 catches the inner half, and Wilkins has worked backwards to run the count full against the leadoff man in Braxton Smith. And the payoff. Low and away, and Braxton Smith has worked a leadoff walk to get things going in the bottom of the first. He's the first base runner for either side, as it brings up Cole Nathan, the second baseman for Carson-Newman. Nathan standing in the righty's batter's box. The first pitch he sees, he drives out to center field. Drifting back is Staborski. Into the shadow of the warning track he goes, and he makes the play for out number 1. So let's meet this Catawba defensive alignment. As I said, Staborski in straightaway center. Flanking him in left is Logan Dyer, and in right is Hunter Atkins. Brandon Crabtree's at first. Ty Hubbard is the second baseman. Nathan Chrisman is at short, and Sam Hunter occupies the hot corner at third. Matthew Connolly is behind the dish, as here is Logan Floyd. Stats didn't populate there. I promise you Logan Floyd does not have a bunch of zeros on his season, as the first offering to him catches the top of the zone. And it's 0-1. Floyd batting .444 this season. 3 home runs and 19 RBIs. The 0-1 missed his low and away. It's 1-1 with 1 gone. Braxton Smith led off with a walk, and he's over at first base. Floyd had his career best 49 game on base streak snapped in the trip to Anderson over the weekend, as the 1-1 finds the outer half, and it's 1-2. Snapped in game 2 against the Trojans. Trying to start a new one. Slow snap throw back to first, and Smith dives back in safely. As Floyd settles back in to the righty's batter's box, facing the righty in Wilkins, working from the first base side of the rubber and from the stretch. Glove set at his belt. Floyd jammed inside, and he dribbles one down the third base line. Keep the count where it is at 1-2 with 1 gone. Smith with good speed over at first base. Sophomore out of Cleveland, Tennessee. The 1-2. Floyd off the end of his bat. Shoots it foul down the right field line. Smith is 3 for 3 with stolen bases on the season. Has a 2-step lead over at first and is held on to by the first baseman in Crabtree. Another throw over to first, and Smith back in safely with plenty of time. Floyd with a wide stance here. And another throw back over to first. Smith continues to be respected by Colt Wilkins on the mound. One, two, Floyd line drive into left field for a base hit. Pushes Smith up to second base, and there's 2 on with 1 away, as here comes Bradley Soto Diaz and Logan Floyd starting another streak. Has the first hit of the afternoon for either side. And got a pitch he liked on the 1-2 count. Ripped it into left. Brings up Soto Diaz. First pitch to him. Hangs upstairs for ball 1. Soto Diaz has improved as this season has gone along. 1-0, wave and a miss, and a hefty swing at that. The count moves to 1-1 against Colt Wilkins. Last time out for Wilkins. Took the loss in a 5-3 decision against Lenore Rhine. 1-1. There's a touch off the outer part of the plate to the right-handed hitting Soto Diaz, and the count moves to 2-1. Wilkins went 6 2/3, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of those earned. Did notch 9 strikeouts with 4 walks. 2-1. Breaking ball misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. Eagles threatening early here in the bottom of the first inning against the number 3 team in the country. 3-1. Soto Diaz flies it out to right field. Atkins moves over into the gap, makes the play. Tagging from second goes Smith with a slide into third. A productive out for Soto Diaz, puts 2 away and moves Smith another 90 feet. Puts runners on the corners for Seth Benner, the designated hitter. So here is Seth Benner, graduate student out of Morgantown, Indiana. Batting .143 this season. First pitch he sees is in the zone from Wilkins, and he gets ahead 0-1. Next offering to Benner, a wave to miss, and it's 0-1. Benner looking for his first RBI of the season. Would give a chance here for Carson-Newman to break the ice in the bottom of the first. Wilkins looking to shut the door. Here's the 0-2. Floyd going, and it misses outside. And no throw down to Logan Floyd. He safely moves into scoring position on a stolen base. Two in, scoring position, the 1-2. Clipped straight back by Benner. Count stays where it is. One, two with 2 away. Wilkins comes home. Check swing. Doesn't matter. Called strike 3 as Wilkins puts Benner down by way of the K, and the Eagles strand a pair in the bottom of the first. Sends us into the second. Still knotted up at 0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
Through 1 in Jefferson City, Tennessee. 0-0 in the score between number 3 Catawba and Carson-Newman here on the Eagles Sports Network. Matt Scalzo with you. Glad you could join me. Carson-Newman trying to right the ship in what has been a tough stretch as of late. Have lost 7 of its last 8. And the first offering from Ryan Higgins here in the second inning. A wave and a miss from Hunter Atkins. Atkins standing in the righty's batter's box. The 0-1 from Higgins. Atkins shoots it the other way to right field. Soto Diaz loses his hat in the process, but is able to make the catch ranging to his left for out number 1. brings up Matthew Connolly, and the catcher. 4, 5, and 6 in this Catawba order, due up here in the second. First offering home to Connolly. And Higgins gets another swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Connolly batting .242 this season. He does pace the way for Catawba with 4 long balls this season. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as Higgins goes back to the slider. And gets ahead 0-2 quickly here on Matthew Connolly.
Come on, Matt. Work hard.
Glove at his face. Higgins comes home. On the 0-2, hangs upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, Matthew. Come on.
Higgins in his junior season. The 1-2 on his way. Called strike 3. Breaking ball just
Go, JD.
took a turn straight back into the inner half, and he's got his second strikeout. First by the looking variety, as Connolly is frozen. And I would be doing the same thing, sitting there staring at it. Thought it was going to be a ball, and Higgins puts 2 away as the first offering to Jake Dunlap misses low. Standing in the lefty's batter's box, the designated hitter for Catawba, 1-0. Just off the mark from Higgins on the inner half, and it's 2-0.
Yes, sir.
A 2-0 misses outside, as now it moves to 3-0 against Jake Dunlap, who's trying to be the first Indian to reach base this afternoon. 3-0. Down the middle from Higgins,
Go, Jake.
and it's 3-1. Dunlap was taking all the way. Dunlap third on this Catawba team in batting average coming into today at .366. 3-1. Dunlap ground ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-out base hit. And is the first base runner to reach for Catawba this afternoon. Brings up the 7-hitter, Nathan Chrisman, with 1 on and 2 away.
Go, Nathan.
Good piece of hitting there from Jake Dunlap. Got ahead in the count. Knew he was likely going to get something in the zone. He took advantage of it as here is Chrisman. Swings on the first pitch, lifts a sky-high fly ball, left field, pushes Bolton back onto the track, and he will make the play for out number 3. As Higgins gives up 1 hit on the single from Dunlap, but gets the fly out from Chrisman, and the inning is over. Sends us to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Bottom of the second inning, coming up here from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. 2 scoreless frames so far for Ryan Higgins. It turns it back over to his offense facing Colt Wilkins. And it begins with Sebastian Rodriguez, the shortstop for the Eagles. Rodriguez in his freshman season, standing in the lefty's batter's box, gets the nod at shortstop. First offering from Wilkins misses low in the in the turf rather. And the count moves to 1-0. The 1-0 to Rodriguez. Catches the inner half. 1 ball and 1 strike. One fouled away by Rodriguez, and it's 1-2. Making his second consecutive start. That went off the inner half of his right shoe. 1-2, clips it foul. One, 2 from Wilkins, and Rodriguez takes as it misses outside. Levels the count at 2-2. Two, Rodriguez line drive into right center field. It'll split the gap as Rodriguez turns around first, comes into second with a feet first slide. It's a leadoff double for Sebastian Rodriguez. And the freshman continues to shine as he's burst onto the scene for this Carson-Newman side. Great piece of hitting there. You see a look at the replay of it. Burst onto the scene in the comeback win over Anderson on March 1st, went 2 for 3 as Aiden Gibson comes in, shows bunt on the first pitch, pulls back, but it catches the zone. Oh, 1 to Gibson, misses low, and it's 1-1. As Wilkins has now pushed above 30 pitches to get things going here through 2 innings. Corners have come in as Gibson has shown bunt. He does again on the 1-1. Tries to square it down the third base side, and it just bounces foul. Wilkins steps off and lofts one over to second as Rodriguez stands over there after his leadoff double and climbs back on to the first base side of the rubber against Aiden Gibson, the 1-2 home. Gibson line drive into right field for a base hit. Rodriguez gets the stop sign over at third as it's picked up by the right fielder Atkins, as Aiden Gibson makes it back-to-back hits to get things going here in the second. And for the second consecutive inning, Eagles have runners on the corners trying to break the ice here against Catawba. As Matthew Connolly will head out and talk to Colt Wilkins. Here's a look at Aiden Gibson going to the backside. And it was just out of reach for the outstretched arm of Ty Hubbard over at second. And Rodriguez trying to read that, didn't get the cleanest of jumps. And holds firm over at third as it sets the table for the 8-hitter Ryan Bolton, the left fielder. As one of the Catawba coaches joins Connolly and Wilkins on the mound.
First defensive conference, Catawba. Same here.
As it brings up redshirt junior Ryan Bolton. Getting the start today. He's got 3 RBIs so far this season. Has a chance to make it 4 with Rodriguez 90 feet away over at third. First offering to Bolton. Dips down and away. Righty on righty as Wilkins comes home. The 1-0 Bolton line drive. That is going to go into center field. Rodriguez scores an RBI single for Ryan Bolton, and the Eagles strike first in the bottom of the second. 3 consecutive hits to start things in the bottom of the second for Carson-Newman against Catawba. It started with the leadoff double from Rodriguez. Then the single from Gibson put runners on the corners. And Bolton with his 4th RBI of the season brings in Rodriguez to make it 1-0 Carson-Newman. Bunt shown by Carson Cochran. He puts it down the first base side. Wilkins picks it up, goes to first. A productive out from Carson Cochran. Moves Bolton to second and Gibson to third as it turns back over now to Braxton Smith in the top of the Carson-Newman order. Smith reached on a walk his first time up. He swings on the first offering he gets, lifts it into right field, down the right field line. Catch is made by Atkins. Gibson is tagging. The throw to the plate bounces in late as Gibson dives in safely. It's 2-0 Carson-Newman on a productive out from Braxton Smith. The sac fly to double the lead for Carson-Newman. RBI number 11 on the sophomore season for Braxton Smith.
Hey, one more, kid.
And Bolton also advanced up to third. So with 2 outs, Cole Nathan has a chance to make it a 3-0 lead for Carson-Newman. Takes the first pitch on the outer half for a called strike from Colt Wilkins. Makes the count 0-1. One. Nathan goes to right center field. Long run for the center fielder in Staborski, and he will get into the right center field gap to make the play for out number 3. But Carson-Newman strikes first. An RBI single from Ryan Bolton, and then the sac fly from Braxton Smith. It's 2-0 Eagles. Heading into the third on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us. Whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Carson-Newman gets ahead in the bottom of the second. An RBI single from Ryan Bolton and then a sac fly from Braxton Smith gives the Eagles a 2-0 lead over number 3 Catawba here in game 1 of this 3-game set this weekend in Mossy Creek. Matt Scalzo with you on the Eagles Sports Network. 8-9-1 for Catawba here in the 3rd inning. It begins with Ty Hubbard, the second baseman, who was questionable to get the start today. When talking with Jim Natt, the head coach for Catawba, he said he's been battling the flu and wasn't certain he'd be able to go today as Hubbard takes the first pitch ball outside. But he gets the green light here in game 1. We'll monitor how he progresses. The 1-0 from Higgins. A breaking ball that catches the outer half to the lefty and Hubbard, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 against the lefty. There's a fastball that just misses inside. 2 balls and a strike to Ty Hubbard. .230 hitter with a home run and 11 RBIs on the season. An open stance in the lefty's batter's box. 2-1 from Higgins. Hubbard grounds it foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the break even from Higgins. This is outside. Count runs full against Ty Hubbard, who leads off in the 3rd. Saw how big it is to get the leadoff hitter on base. Worked for Carson-Newman. As Hubbard scorches the 3-2 foul. Carson-Newman's been able to get the leadoff hitter on base in both the first and the second. Left 2 on in the first, but was able to capitalize with 2 runs in the bottom of the second. Kick started by a leadoff double from Sebastian Rodriguez, who has burst onto the scene with his offense over the last week. Makes his 2nd consecutive start at shortstop. Higgins comes set. Another payoff pitch. And it misses just a touch off the outer part of the plate. And so Ty Hubbard is the first leadoff hitter to reach for Catawba. Works the leadoff walk. Brings up Parker Staborski, the center fielder and 9-hitter for Catawba. Trying to turn things over to the top half of this Indians order. First offering to him is a bunt. Catches the zone, and then a back throw from Cochran. Sees Hubbard dive back in safely. Righty on righty against Staborski. Higgins is going to snap a throw to first. And Hubbard back in safely with no tag from Logan Floyd. Staborski has started periodically for Catawba. The 0-1 breaking ball from Higgins that loops down and away against Staborski, making his 8th start on the season. 7 for 27 at the dish coming into today. The 1-1, Staborski showed bunt late and pushes it down the first base side, foul. As the count moves to 1-2 with nobody out after Hubbard reached on the leadoff walk. Logan Dyer and the top of this Catawba order looms on deck. The 1-2. Higgins misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Catawba's been patient in these spots from the stretch for the first time today for Higgins. The 2-2 drilled out towards left field. Bolton a long run. He dives, and he's able to make the play. Pulled down the left field line by Staborski, and Ryan Bolton flashing the weather for out number 1. As Hubbard stays put over at second, over at first. He's got a large lead. Now back throw from Cochran, and just back in ahead of the tag is Hubbard. As Logan Dyer takes the first pitch ball outside. Dyer's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. A 1-0. Finds the zone, and it's 1-1. A 1-1. Line drive into center field for a base hit. Second hit of the afternoon for Catawba, first for Dyer. And his second time around against Ryan Higgins goes better than the first. Moves Hubbard into scoring position. As it brings up Brandon Crabtree, the first baseman, leading hitter on this Catawba side. Came into today batting .507 on the season. First offering is a breaking ball to Crabtree, and it finds the heart of the zone for a called strike. Crabtree is 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. The 0-1 hangs outside, 1-1. It's Dyer at first, Hubbard at second. Higgins working against the lefty Crabtree, the 1-1. Skips in, Cochran with a good block. As Crabtree moves ahead 2-1. Higgins comes home. Crabtree a bouncer towards second. Gloved by Nathan for 1. On to first, it's in time. Nathan to Rodriguez on to Floyd. They roll it up 4-6-3 as the Twin Killing ends the threat in the top of the third. Sends us to the bottom half, 2-0, Carson-Newman on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Three, 4, and 5 in the Carson-Newman order to get things going here in the bottom of the third. It's Logan Floyd, Bradley Soto-Diaz, and Seth Benner due up against Colt Wilkins, and the Eagles in front, 2-0 over number 3 Catawba on the Eagle Sports Network. Matt Scalzo with you. 4-6-3 Twin Killing brought the top of the third to a close as Catawba was threatening with 2 on and 1 away, and their most dangerous hitter in Brandon Crabtree up, but a good pitch inside from Ryan Higgins. Now turns it back over to Colt Wilkins, who's at 40 pitches through 2 innings. First offering to Floyd is hit straight back into the netting behind home plate, and it's 0-1. Floyd standing in the righty's batter's box. The 0-1 from the righty Wilkins is low for ball 1. Got to the backstop past the catcher Connolly, but nobody on base, so no damage to be done. 1-1. Floyd sends a sky-high pop-up foul down the first base side, and the count moves to 1-2. Floyd, the leadoff man, he's 1 for 1, a single back in the first. Carson-Newman has gotten the leadoff man aboard in both the first and in the second. The 1-2 to Floyd. And the streak continues as he shoots one into left center field. A leadoff base hit for Logan Floyd, and he's 2 for 2. Brings up Bradley Soto Diaz. As Floyd now makes it 3 leadoff hitters to reach base in 3 innings for Carson-Newman. And brings up Bradley Soto Diaz, 0 for 1 with a fly out to right his first time up. First offering from Wilkins. Wave and miss on the breaking ball by Soto Diaz. And the count goes to 0-1. The 0-1. This is on the outer half. Count goes to 1-1 against Soto Diaz, senior out of Davenport, Florida, transferred in from William Penn College. The 1-1. This is low. 2 balls and a strike. Couple home runs this season for Soto Diaz. Righty on righty matchup as Wilkins comes home from the stretch. The 2-1, a check swing from Soto Diaz, and he went around, said home plate umpire Michael Walters. And he did. Wrist broke through. Here comes the 2-2 from Wilkins. Soto Diaz lifts one to right center field. Atkins into the gap, and he'll make the play for out number 1. A pair of flyouts to the right fielder Atkins for Soto Diaz. And brings up the designated hitter, Seth Benner, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And close the book on a bottom of the first inning where the Eagles had 2 on. First offering to Benner is a ball outside on pitch number 50 for Colt Wilkins. Floyd dancing around over at first, the 1-0. Benner clips it into the netting behind home plate, 1-1. Small lead over at first for Logan Floyd. He's held on to by fellow first baseman Brandon Crabtree. And a looping throw over to first by Wilkins. Sees Floyd back in, standing up. The 1-1. Benner, a line drive, and it loops into left center field. Not back-to-back base hits, but the second base hit of the third inning for the Eagles puts Floyd in scoring position over at second on the first hit of the afternoon for Seth Benner. Hit number 6 for the Eagles against Colt Wilkins, as here comes Sebastian Rodriguez, who started the party in the bottom of the second with a leadoff double his first time up against Wilkins. And he takes the first pitch strike on the inner half from the righty in Wilkins, and that's 0-1. The 0-1. Rodriguez, a check swing, didn't go around as the pitch missed low from Wilkins. Makes the count 1-1. Marcus Wilkie is a third base umpire who's next to the mound as the 1-1 from Rodriguez is shot out into straightaway center. And the catch is made by Saborski for out number 2. That brings up Aiden Gibson. Peter Pavusak is the other umpire. As runners are going, throw down to third is offline from Connolly as Floyd is in safely with his second stolen base of the afternoon. As the hit and run was on, Gibson went after the high fastball, came up empty. But the throw from Connolly, that was nearly dangerous. An athletic play from Sam Hunter as Gibson goes the other way, and it drops into right field for a base hit. Floyd scores. On his heels comes Benner. A 2-run single from Aiden Gibson, and the lead doubles up for Carson-Newman. It's 4-0 in the bottom of the third. So Gibson, who has been struggling this season with his bat, is 2 for 2, and now he's got a pair of RBIs to go along with it. Makes it 2-0 Carson-Newman. First pitch swinging for Ryan Bolton goes straight back to the pitcher Wilkins. He'll have an underhand toss to first. That ends the inning. But the Eagles add a pair. A 2-run single from Aiden Gibson makes it 4-0 Carson-Newman through 3 innings here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Aiden Gibson adds on to the lead for Carson-Newman. He makes it 4-0 after a 2-run single in the bottom of the third. And it's been a tough season for the senior out of Cleveland, Tennessee. Has struggled to get his bat going. Came into today batting 154. Well, he's 2 for 2 to get things going on this sunny Friday afternoon in Mossy Creek. And he pushes his RBI total up to 8 on the season. Matt Scalzo with you on the Eagle Sports Network. Sam Hunter leads off, facing Ryan Higgins, who inherits a 4-run lead as Hunter hits one on the ground. A sliding stop on the backhand by Floyd at first. Flips to Higgins, who's covering the bag. And it's a nice 3-1 putout to get things going here in the top of the 4th inning. Look at Floyd flashing the leather, sliding with the backhand stop, and Higgins, good speed, able to beat Hunter to the bag. Brings up Hunter Atkins. Takes the first pitch ball high. One-0. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Against Hunter Atkins, who's 0 for 1 with a flyout to right his last time up in the second. 2-0. Wave and a miss from Atkins. On the breaking ball from Higgins, the count moves to 2-1. Carson-Newman up 4-0 on number 3 Catawba here in game 1 of this 3-game set. 2-1 from Higgins. Chopped off of home plate by Atkins. The count moves to 2-2. Next offering will be the 50th for Higgins on the afternoon. Glove set at his face. A break even from Higgins, yanked outside. And the count runs full with 1 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. 2 runs in the second and the third for Carson-Newman. Payoff pitch from Higgins. Ground ball that finds its way up the middle and into center field for a 1-out base hit for Hunter Atkins. Brings up Matthew Connolly on the 3rd hit of the afternoon for the Indians. First offering to Connolly is pulled outside by Higgins, and a good backhand stop by Cochran keeps it from getting to the backstop and erasing any chance at Atkins moving into scoring position. The 1-0 to Connolly. This is a fastball that's inside. 2-0. Connolly went down looking his last time up in the second. Beautiful slider from Higgins. That snapped back into the heart of the zone. Left Connolly frozen. The 2-0 goes back to the slider. This one misses inside. Very similar pitch to would put Connolly down looking. Now he's ahead 3-0 with 1 gone. 3-0, and it's in the zone as Connolly was taking all the way. Atkins over at first after a 1-out single. Hitter's count as the 3-1 comes home, and Connolly shoots it to third. Gibson lost his glove as he tried to scoop it up. It caromed over to the shortstop Rodriguez on a sizzling shot from Matthew Connolly. That'll be an infield base hit for Connolly, as that was smoked off the bat. So back-to-back base hits for Catawba. puts 2 on with 1 away. And first offering to the DH, Jake Dunlap, is outside 1-0. And time is called as head coach Tom Griffin makes the walk out of the third base side dugout, and the entire infield comes in. Talk with Ryan Higgins on the mound. Tom Griffin in his 21st season at Carson-Newman, 29th overall as a skipper in college baseball. Trying to right the ship on his team for this season. He was picked 3rd in the preseason South Atlantic Conference coaches poll, but has gotten off to a slow start in conference play, 2-7, and for the second time in 3 weeks, his ball club welcomes a top 10 team. Dropped all 3 in a competitive series against the Lenore Bears, and now up early against Catawba. But the Catawba Indians trying to battle back here. With 2 on and 1 away, and a 1-0 count with Jake Dunlap up. He's 1 for 1, had a base hit his last time up. Last time Catawba found themselves in this situation was an inning ago in the 3rd. The Eagles got a 4-6-3 double play. The 1-0 at the bottom part of the zone to Dunlap. Makes the count 1-1. Warm day in Mossy Creek. 78 degrees currently. And the 1-1. Bunt laid down by Dunlap, but it bounces off of home plate and spins foul. Count goes to 1-2. Just caught it off the bottom part of his bat. It was going backwards from the jump. No one holding on to the runners. Double play depth, the 1-2. Dunlap lifts a towering pop-up that will stay on the infield on the left side. Gibson at 3rd takes maybe 1 step to his left, and he'll make the play for out number 2. Brings up Nathan Chrisman, the shortstop for Catawba. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to left, and Higgins trying to strand a couple of base runners for the 2nd consecutive inning. First offering to Chrisman is a breaking ball that misses low and away. That's 1-0. That last pitch to Dunlap was the 60th for Higgins on the afternoon. Chrisman drives one center field, pushes Smith back into the left center field gap, stops in front of the warning track, and he'll make the play for out number 3. So Catawba threatens. They had 2 on with 1 away, but Higgins lets his defense make plays behind him. Strands 2, sends us to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Carson-Newman on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We welcome you back to the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex here on the Eagle Sports Network. Matt Scalzo with you. Glad you could join me. Game 1 of 3 this weekend. between Carson-Newman and number 3 Catawba. Eagles in front, 4-0 through 3.5 innings. They've gotten some good pitching from Ryan Higgins, and the offense has put up a pair of runs in each of the last 2 innings. 2 runs in the second, an RBI single from Ryan Bolton, and a sac fly from Braxton Smith, and then a 2-run single from Aiden Gibson, the third baseman that's had a tough year offensively. He's 2 for 2, and he's got a pair of RBIs after that 2-run single in the third to make it 4-0 Carson-Newman. 9-1-2 here in the fourth as Carson Cochran takes the first pitch strike from Colt Wilkins, who delivers pitch number 60 on his afternoon. Wilkins, the righty, comes home. The 0-1. Cochran goes the other way, and he'll drop it into right center field for a leadoff base hit. A wide turnaround first. He'll slam on the brakes. It's a leadoff base hit for Carson Cochran. And for the third consecutive inning, it's a leadoff base hit, or a leadoff hit rather, for Carson-Newman. In all 4 innings, the leadoff hitter has gotten aboard for Carson-Newman. As Carson Cochran drops one in to right center. Sets the table now for the top of the Carson-Newman order with Braxton Smith. Shows bunt, pulls back as it catches the zone. The 0-1, or before the 0-1 rather, a throw over to first. Sees Cochran back in safely. Here comes the 0-1 to Smith. Bunts it foul. Is turned into a defensive bunt as that was running in high and inside. Using his bat as a shield. Moves the count to 0-2. The 0-2. Smith drives it in the air. Left center field. Staborski into the left center field gap. Secures it for out number 1. Cochran stays over at first as it brings up Cole Nathan. Nathan is 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to center. And Parker Staborski. See with round 3 holds against Wilkins as Cochran's over at first. The first offering to Nathan. Misses low and away, and it's 1-0. Nathan, preseason all-sack honoree. Riding a 6-game hitting streak as he lifts the 1-0 into right center field. Right fielder Atkins moves over and a couple of steps onto the warning track. Makes the catch, puts 2 away. So Nathan now 0 for 3. This brings up Logan Floyd. Who is 2 for 2 today. Had a leadoff single in the third, came in to score along with Seth Benner on that RBI single from Aiden Gibson. As there was a throw over to first, sees Cochran back in safely with a head first dive. First offering to Floyd, wastes no time. Line drive into left center field. Cochran turns around second, wheels into third. It's 3 for 3 day for Logan Floyd. Another base hit, puts runners on the corners and more pressure on for Colt Wilkins. As the baseball is starting to look more like a beach ball for Logan Floyd. Hammers it into left center. And with 2 outs, Cochran got a good jump, and so Now there'll be a conversation on the mound for Catawba as Matthew Connolly and Nathan Chrisman chat with Colt Wilkins as Bradley Soto Diaz comes up to the plate. A couple more hits for Carson-Newman in this inning. They are up to 9 total. As it is the second defensive conference for Catawba in this contest. Brings up Bradley Soto Diaz, 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to right. Chance to add on to the lead for the Eagles. First offering to Soto Diaz, holds off on the breaking ball that misses low and away. Floyd over at first. The 1-0 to Soto Diaz. Back up the middle, and it is an underhand scoop by Chrisman for out number 3. Smooth glove work from the shortstop in Chrisman. Strands a pair in the bottom of the 4th inning. Sends us into the 5th. It's 4-0 Carson-Newman here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Into the 5th we go on the Eagles Sports Network. Matt Scalzo with you. Delighted you could join me for Game 1 of this 3-game set in Mossy Creek as Carson-Newman is up 4-0 on number 3 Catawba through the first 4 innings. Ryan Higgins settles back out or into his 5th inning of work. He'll face 8, 9, and 1 in this Catawba order. Higgins has done a good job so far. Has left some runners on in the last 3 innings. Left 2 on with, or had 2 on with 1 away in the 4th. Got back-to-back flyouts to end the inning. As his first offering to Ty Hubbard. This is upstairs, 1-0. '120th meeting between these two schools. As the 1-0 hits the foot of Ty Hubbard. And he is aboard on a hit by pitch to get things going here in the 5th. And you see it right there on a replay. Just skims across the laces on his back left foot. Brings up the 9-hitter, Parker Staborski. Second time that leadoff man has reached for Catawba. First offering to Staborski, a chopper goes foul down the third base line. Staborski's 0 for 1, a fly out to left, back in the 3rd. And that is the last time that Catawba got the leadoff man aboard. It was Hubbard who worked a walk. And then the inning was over on a 4-6-3 double play off the bat of Brandon Crabtree. The 0-1-2 Staborski. Wave and a miss. on the breaking ball. He went fishing as Higgins went down and away, and he's in the driver's seat now. Went down and away on the last pitch. From the stretch, the 0-2. Goes back outside, and Staborski holds off as it misses outside, 1-2. Hubbard over at first after the hit by pitch. The 1-2 from Higgins. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Staborski. Third strikeout for Higgins. Puts one away. And the top of the 5th. And it's another breaking ball from Higgins. Staborski with a hefty hack. Came up empty, and it's back to the top of the order with Logan Dyer. First pitch to Dyer is inside for ball 1. Right in on the hands. .1-0 from Higgins. Goes back to the breaking ball, and that has been a money pitch for Higgins. As that finds a zone on pitch number 70 for the right-hander. 1-1. Higgins goes to the fastball and burns the outside edge.
Come on, Logan, you got it, baby.
The 0-2 goes to the slider, and Dyer drives it out into left center. Long run for Bolton off his glove as he dives in. That's a one-out base hit for Logan Dyer. Moves Ty Hubbard up to second, and here comes Crabtree. In a deja vu situation that he had back in the 3rd. Had Hubbard at second, Dyer at first, with one away in the 3rd. He grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. Trying to bring across the first run for Catawba this afternoon. Higgins checks the runner at second, comes back home. First pitch is outside, and it's 1-0 against Brandon Crabtree. He's 0 for 2. Had a fly out his first time up in the 1st, then, as I alluded to, double play his last time up. This is inside. It's 2-0, and here comes Tom Griffin out of the third base side dugout. Second time he's made a trip to the mound. And just like the first time, the entire infield joins him. Trying to settle things down here in the 5th. Long conversation for Griffin and his defense. As that's the second visit for Tom Griffin. Home plate umpire Mike Walters letting us know. Higgins comes set, the 2-0 home. Catches the outer half. And that count moves to 2-1 against Crabtree. Higgins checks Hubbard. 2-1. Goes inside this time. And cements it on the inner half. 2-2 now against Crabtree. Open stance for Crabtree in the lefties batter's box. 2 on with 1 away. A 4-0 Carson-Newman lead. The break even from Higgins. Crabtree on the ground to first. Floyd will go to second for 1. On to first, and Crabtree with good speed is able to get there as there was a delayed throw from Rodriguez as Cole Nathan, the second baseman, had to go over to cover the bag. And so Crabtree is aboard on a fielder's choice. Dyer is out over at second. Hubbard advances up to third. Brings up Sam Hunter. So runners on the corners now with 2 away. Standing in the lefties batter's box. First offering from Higgins goes high, and it's 1-0. Wave and a miss from Hunter. That pitch was moving inside to the lefty. Higgins trying to slam the door for a second consecutive inning with 2 on. 1-1 goes back to the same pitch, and it's the same result as Hunter cuts and misses on the breaking ball from Higgins. The count now moves to 1-2. Higgins will go to first on a snap throw. Crabtree back standing. There's just a couple of steps off the first base bag, and now he widens his lead. Held on to by Floyd. Hubbard at third, the 1-2. It's a pitch out. Cochran snags it out of the air. Here comes the break even from Higgins. Goes to another breaking ball. This one misses low. And now the count runs full against Hunter. Infield moves back for Carson-Newman. No shift on in the outfield. Wind blowing towards left center. Payoff pitch. Hunter jammed inside. It loops over the head of Higgins. Rodriguez can't pick it up. And the first run scores for Catawba. An infield base hit from Sam Hunter that just found a way to muscle it over the outstretched glove of Higgins. As Jason White will now come out of the third base dugout. We'll see if it's a pitching change as Catawba plates his first run on an RBI single from Sam Hunter, and it will be a pitching change. As we'll figure out who the new pitcher is, get you everything you need to know when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
It is Brock Culpepper that comes in for Carson-Newman, replaces Ryan Higgins after 4 2/3, giving up 1 run on 6 hits with 3 strikeouts and a walk, although Higgins is responsible for the 2 runners on base in Crabtree and Hunter, so we can't close the book on him just yet as Culpepper, the right-handed redshirt senior, fires in a first pitch that is fouled away by Hunter Atkins.
Here you go, Hunter.
Next offering. And a check swing by Atkins. He goes around on the slider from Culpepper. And wrist clearly breaks. Appeal down to first. And first base ump Peter Pavusak says he did go around. As Culpepper looks to shut the door here in the 5th. The 0-2. Wave and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Down on 3 pitches goes Atkins as Culpepper gets a strikeout and shuts the door in the 5th. Though Catawba adds 1 on an RBI single from Sam Hunter, sends us into the bottom half. It's a 4-1 Carson-Newman lead on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
Catawba scores its first run of the game on an RBI infield single from Sam Hunter. Makes it 4-1 as Carson-Newman bats look to add on here in the bottom half of the 5th. One starter has already exited in Ryan Higgins, but Colt Wilkins is still going. He's gone 4 innings, and there is his stat line on the afternoon so far. And his first pitch to Seth Benner, the DH. Races high, and it's 1-0. So we can officially close the book on Ryan Higgins. 4 2/3, 3 strikeouts with a walk. It gives up 1 run on 6 hits. As Brock Culpepper came in and ended the 5th inning with a 3-pitch strikeout of Hunter Atkins. The 1-0 to Benner. Chopper to the left side, gloved by the shortstop Crispin. And he'll fire to first for out number 1. Brings up Sebastian Rodriguez. And so for the first time this afternoon, the leadoff man does not reach for Carson-Newman. A walk and 3 hits is what the leadoff hitters had done so far for the Eagles. Rodriguez shows bunt, pulls back. As the first offering from Wilkins finds the outer half to the lefty Rodriguez. The 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rodriguez, the freshman, has burst onto the scene as of late for Carson-Newman. 1-1, a swing and a miss from Rodriguez. And the count goes to 1-2. Freshman out of Greensboro, North Carolina. 1-2. Rodriguez chops it off of home plate. We'll do it all over again on another 1-2 offering from Colt Wilkins. Rather caught the inner half of his lead right foot. The 1-2 This is high from Wilkins. Evens it up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The break even. Called strike 3. Rodriguez frozen as Wilkins goes to the fastball that stamps the inner half. Puts 2 down here in the bottom half of the 5th. Second strikeout for Wilkins. Both have been looking. As Gibson did not go around on the first pitch from Wilkins. Was able to hold up on his swing. Next offering will be the 80th for Colt Wilkins. 1-0. Fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. One to Gibson. He's 2 for 2. He hammers one to center, but there's Staborski, the center fielder, for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 5th, the first time that Colt Wilkins has worked a 1-2-3 frame. Turns things back over to his offense when we come back in the 6th inning on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Brock Culpepper out now for his first full inning of work. Came in and brought the top of the 5th inning to a close with a 3-pitch strikeout of Hunter Atkins, and now he'll face Matthew Connolly, Jake Dunlap, and Nathan Chrisman, 5, 6, and 7 in this Catawba order. Matt Scalzo with you on the Eagle Sports Network. Delighted you could join me on this sun-splashed Friday afternoon in Jefferson City. 78 degrees and sunny, spots of clouds on game 1 of 3 this weekend between Carson-Newman and number 3 Catawba. Eagles in front, 4-1. It's Culpepper's first offering is right down the chute for first pitch strike to Matthew Connolly. Fastball, slider, or fastball changeup and kick change for Culpepper. The 0-1 goes back to the fastball. And it's 0-2. Two-seam fastball for Culpepper for the redshirt senior out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. The 0-2 fouled away by Connolly. 10th appearance on the year for Culpepper. 1-0 with a 5.14 ERA, 10 strikeouts, now 11 with 8 walks. Here comes the 0-2. And there is that breaking pitch. And so misses inside, so it's 1-2. 1-2 from Culpepper, goes back to the breaking ball that loops inside to Connolly, and now the count squares up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Culpepper comes home. Fouled off of home plate by Connolly. Maybe he just caught the ever slightest touch of it. Another break-even offering from Culpepper, and once you know it's another foul ball that rings off the fencing on the third base side from Connolly. He's 1 for 2. A strikeout and a single is 2 times up against Higgins. First time against Culpepper, the 2-2 jam shot that he rolls foul.
Win it, buddy.
This one down the third base side once again. Long at bat between these two. 8 pitches in this battle between Culpepper and Connolly. Righty on righty matchup to get things going in the top of the 6th inning. Jake Dunlap and Nathan Chrisman await the righty in Culpepper. Here comes pitch number 9 of the at-bat. And Connolly lifts a towering pop-up that will stay on the left side of the infield. Rodriguez calls off Gibson, and there's out number 1. So after a quick at-bat against Hunter Atkins on 3 pitches for Culpepper, he needs 9 to dispose of Connolly. Puts 1 away, and here's Jake Dunlap. First offering, a wave and a miss from Dunlap, and it's 0-1.
Hey, Jake.
Dunlap is 1 for 2, a single and a pop out. 0-1. Dunlap will go 2 for 3 as he goes the other way and drops it into left center field. Turns around first, going into second. The throw from Smith is offline. It's a stand-up, 1-out double for Jake Dunlap.
Go, Nate. Get that run in, kid. Go, Nate. Let's go, one. Keep it in the heart, baby.
So here comes Nathan Chrisman, the shortstop. First offering, Chrisman, scorcher on the ground to short. Gobbled up by Rodriguez. Throws on to first and gets Chrisman by a step for out number 2. Good job by Rodriguez. And a strong throw. Able to get the speedy Chrisman. And here comes the 8-hitter, Ty Hubbard, who has reached both times today on a walk and a hit by pitch. Facing the righty in Culpepper, working from the stretch. First offering, Hubbard on the ground to second. Nathan stops it on the backhand. Able to pick it back up, but able to reach safely is Hubbard.
Come on, Parker.
Well, it'll be a hit as Nathan had to slide to his backhand to try and make the stop, and Hubbard is able to get aboard. Dunlap advances over to third. Brings up the 9-hitter and Parker Staborski. First offering, and Taborski fouls it straight back. It's 0-1. Culpepper's going to throw strikes. That's the name of his game. 18 pitches, 16 of them have been strikes so far. Quick conversation down third base side for Parker Staborski and head coach Jim Gatz, or Jim Gant, excuse me. in his 30th season. 59 total seasons combined between these two coaches. And have also combined for over 1,000 wins in their careers. Actually, over 1,750 wins between the two, as the 0-1 is a wave and a miss from Staborski. And the count moves to 0-2 as Culpepper trying to leave 2 on once again. Did so when he came in relief in the 5th. 0-2. Line drive straight to the second baseman in Nathan. And for the second straight inning, Culpepper is able to leave 2 on, and third straight overall for Carson-Newman to leave 2 Catawba players left on the bases. Sends us into the bottom of the 6th. 4-1 Carson-Newman here on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Staying alive, playing on the loudspeakers here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, and it seems almost a little fitting at what has gone on in the last 3 innings for Catawba. They've left 2 on in each of the last 3. They've left 8 on the bases total, but Carson-Newman still holding on to that 4-1 lead after 2 runs in the 2nd and in the 3rd. Catawba got 1 across in the 5th, and the first run scored for Carson-Newman on an RBI base hit from this man, Ryan Bolton, who leads off. Showed bunt on the first pitch home from Colt Wilkins, who continues to operate for Catawba. Bolton retracted his bat, but Wilkins still found the zone. Here comes the 0-1, and a wave and a miss from Bolton. It's 0-2. Wilkins has settled in after those 2-run innings in the 2nd and the 3rd from Carson-Newman. Here comes the 0-2 to Bolton. And he fights it off with a foul ball that goes straight back to the netting behind home plate. Wilkins coming off his first 1-2-3 frame in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Here comes the 0-2 from Wilkins. Bolton, the high chopper, gloved by the second baseman Hubbard. A sidearm sling to first, and there's 1 away. Brings up the 9-hitter in Carson Cochran. 1 for 1 today. Had a sac bunt in the 2nd that pushed 2 into scoring position, and both eventually scored for the first 2 runs of the game for Carson-Newman, as the first offering to Cochran sails high from Wilkins, 1-0, and then singled back in the 4th. He was left stranded over at 3rd. 1-0, Cochran lifts it to right center. Atkins ranges into the gap, and he'll make the play for out number 2. So after 9 hits were allowed by Wilkins through the first 4 innings, he has settled down, has retired the last 6 Carson-Newman hitters. First offering to Braxton Smith, right down Broadway. And it's 0-1. comes the 0-1, goes back to the middle of the zone, and he's got strike two as took a little something off it with a breaking pitch. Smith is now in an 0-2 hole as Wilkins looks for back-to-back 1-2-3 frames. The 0-2, Smith drives into the air, right center. This time it's the center fielder Stavorski. Ranges to his left, and there's a second consecutive 1-2-3 inning for Colt Wilkins. Sends us into the seventh. It's 4-1, Carson-Newman. You're on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Into the seventh here on the Eagles Sports Network. Matt Scalzo with you. Carson-Newman up 4-1 over number 3 Catawba here in game one of this three-game set in South Atlantic Conference play. Eagles 2-7 to get things going in conference play in comparison to Catawba's top mark in the conference at 8-1. These two were picked in the top 3 in the preseason poll. Catawba has stayed there at their number 1 spot. Carson-Newman was picked to finish third. They sit in 11th currently after a rough start to conference play. As Brock Culpepper out for his second full inning of work, faces the top of this Catawba order and starts Logan Dyer out with a strike on the outer half. 0-1, Dyer, a Baltimore chop back up the middle, gloved by Nathan, the second baseman. Snaps a throw to first, it's in time. Smooth play by Cole Nathan over at second base. Gets out number 1 here in the seventh. A tough play for Cole Nathan, especially with the speed of the leadoff hitter in Logan Dyer. Now sets the table for Brandon Crabtree. He's 0 for 3 so far. And he falls behind as the first offering from Culpepper burns the outside edge, and it's 0-1. Culpepper throwing a plethora of strikes. Here's his 24th pitch. It's a chopper towards first, and that bounces foul, and the count goes to 0-2. Of his 24 pitches, 22 of them are listed as strikes. And that goes for any ball in play is also considered a strike. His 2 balls came in consecutive pitches against Matthew Connolly in the 6th. Here comes the 0-2. Crabtree fouls it away.
Here we go, baby. You get it, kid.
Crabtree came into this contest as the top hitter on this Catawba side, batting above 500. The 0-2, Crabtree hammers one to center, pushes Smith back over his head, and it one-hops into the wall. Crabtree around first, and he's into second with a stand-up one-out double. And there's the Brandon Crabtree that teams have been used to seeing. Reigning sack player of the week. Gets on base with a sizzler into center. So much power as he barrels one up. Brings up Sam Hunter. Stands in the lefties batter's box. Consecutive lefties as he tries to put a bunt down, and it catapults to the backstop. Count goes to 0-1. Hunter's 1 for 3. A strikeout, a ground out, and then his last time up, an RBI single. An infield single at that, as it just found its way over the outstretched leaping glove of a tall Ryan Higgins. Plated Ty Hubbard. The 0-1, a jam shot that goes to first. Floyd gloves it, takes it to the bag himself, and he wins the race to the bag throughout number 2. As advancing to third goes Crabtree. And some disagreement from the Catawba faithful that have made the trip from their respective areas, as Catawba has traveled from Salisbury, North Carolina. It's now head coach Tom Griffin talking with home plate official Michael Walters. Long discussion between these two. As now they officially rule it as a foul ball. So the count goes to 0-2. Crabtree stays over at second.
You got this 3. Here we go, baby.
So Hunter gets another chance here. And the 0-2 hangs outside from Culpepper. Count moves to 1-2. And the 1-2. Chopper the other way, down the left field line and out of reach for Gibson. Crabtree around third, he'll come in to score. The throw to second is late. It's an RBI double for Sam Hunter. And when he gets his second chance, he takes advantage of it, cuts the lead in half on his second RBI of the day. Makes it 4-2 here in the 7th. Great piece of hitting from Atkins. Takes the outside pitch, drives it the other way.
Way to make it hurt, baby. Way to make it hurt.
Makes it 4-2. Catawba has scored the last 2 runs. First offering to Hunter Atkins. Waves through the breaking ball from Culpepper, and it's 0-1. This is the first batter that Culpepper faced. Goes back outside to Atkins. It misses down and away, 1-1. Atkins is 1 for 3. Struck out swinging against Culpepper the first time these two faced. 1-1. Chopper towards short. Rodriguez on the backhand. Long throw to first is not in time.
Good hustle. Good hustle, Hunter.
Rodriguez was playing back. Hunter holds over at second. And Floyd wasn't able to secure the catch regardless. 3 straight hits for Catawba. They now have 11 on the afternoon. First pitch to Matthew Connolly. This is outside, and it's 1-0. Tying run is on the bases for Catawba, represented by Hunter Atkins. Sam Hunter over at second after his RBI double. 1-0 from Culpepper. At the bottom rail of the zone. Squares things up at 1-1.
Come, Matthew.
1-1 to Connolly. Hammers one to left center field. Bolton going back, looking up, and it is gone. Catawba takes the lead on a 3-run shot from Matthew Connolly. His team leading 5th home run of the season. And what was once a 4-0 lead for Carson-Newman is now a 5-4 advantage for Catawba. All the energy that Carson-Newman had has seemed to fade for a moment here in the top of the 7th as the first offering to Jake Dunlap is off the mark, and it's 1-0. Next pitch to Dunlap finds his own 1-1. Fifth home run for Matthew Connolly. Gets up to 21 RBIs now as well. 1-1. Line drive that finds its way up the middle from Jake Dunlap, and the hit parade continues. Now 5 consecutive hits for the Indians as Dunlap is 3 for 4. Time is called as Carson Cochran will go to talk with Brock Culpepper as Nathan Crispin is up to bat for Catawba here in the top half of the 7th. It's 4-0 Carson-Newman going into the 5th. As Jason White will now make the walk out of the third base side dugout. Might be the day for Brock Culpepper. And it'll be Eli Norris that is coming out of the bullpen for Carson-Newman. As he gets warmed up, we'll take a break. Back with more from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex on the other side of this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Tom Griffin and Jason White go back to the bullpen, and it is Eli Norris who will make his 8th appearance on the season. He has gone 11 1/3 innings with a 1.59 ERA in 2026, 12 strikeouts to 7 walks on the season. As he'll face Nathan Crispin, the first batter he'll see. His first offering on the breaking ball. This is high, and it's 1-0. Fastball, curveball splitter for the senior out of Ringgold, Georgia. 1-0. This is high, 2-0. Jake Dunlap is over at first base on what is marked 5 consecutive hits for Catawba, all with 1 out here in the 7th. They've capitalized and taken a 5-4 lead. 2-0's off the mark outside. 3 balls and no strikes on the first batter that Norris sees here in Chrisman. There was a double from Crabtree. He scored on a double from Hunter. And a single from Matthew Connolly put 2 on. 3-0 bounces in. It's a 4-pitch walk to Chrisman as Dunlap moves up to second. And it's not a hit, but the last 6 have reached now for Catawba here in the 7th. After Atkins reached on the single, put the tying run on the bases, and then, well, Catawba launched a 3-run home run off the bat of Matthew Connolly, his 5th of the season. Gave Catawba the 5-4 lead here in the top of the 7th. As now it's Ty Hubbard, who has been a tough person to get out. He's reached all 3 times. He's come up as Norris fires at a first pitch strike, and the first strike that he has thrown after the 4-pitch walk to Chrisman. A walk, a hit by pitch, and a single for Hubbard so far. The 0-1, a fastball that stamps the outer edge. It gets to 0-2 here on Chrisman. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Norris goes to the curveball. And Hubbard is retired for the first time today, and out number 2 on the first punch out for Eli Norris. Chrisman and Dunlap on the bases. It's Chrisman at first, Dunlap at second. Here is the 9-hitter, and Parker Staborski, the center fielder. First pitch to him, and he fouls it away. Count goes to 0-1. Staborski's 0 for 3. Fly out, strikeout, and a line out. Middle infielders pinching up the middle for Carson-Newman, the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and in from Norris. Count goes to 1-1 against the righty Staborski. No shift on in the infield or the outfield for Carson-Newman. 1-1 is fouled away by Staborski. And it's 1-2. As Norris looks to get the 3rd and final out here in the 7th and keep it at a 1-run lead for Catawba. They've plated 4 here in the 7th, highlighted by the 3-run go-ahead home run from Matthew Connolly. A 1-2. Jam shot, bounces to Rodriguez at short. Long throw on to first, and it is in time to retire Staborski. As Catawba leaves 2 on in the top of the 7th, but they take the lead. A 3-run home run from Matthew Connolly, his 5th of the season. It's 5 for Catawba, heading into the bottom of the 7th here on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Catawba plates 4 in the top of the 7th. They take a 5-4 lead heading into the bottom half on the Eagle Sports Network. Matt Scalzo with you. Number 3, Catawba in town, and this is game 1 of a 3-game set as Carson-Newman tries to battle back now. They held the lead for most of the day, and now Cole Nathan swings on the first pitch, hits a grounder through the left side of the infield and into left field for a leadoff base hit. That has been the key to success for Carson-Newman. They have been able to get the leadoff hitter on base for most of the day. As now here comes head coach Jim Gantz, and he will relieve Colt Wilkins, who went out for his 6th inning of work, or excuse me, his 7th inning of work, but his day comes to a close here as after the leadoff base hit from Cole Nathan. So figure out who the new pitcher is, get you everything you need to know when we come back here on the other side of this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Sure. Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Seth Sharp is the one that gets the ball out of the bullpen for Catawba here in the bottom of the 7th. Making his 11th appearance, he holds a 1.84 ERA through 14 2/3 innings of work so far this season for this Indians team that ranks number 3 in the country in game 1 of this 3-game set in Jefferson City. Matt Scalzo with you. Glad you could join me. Logan Floyd will be the first one that Sharp faces with a tying run on the bases after a leadoff single from Cole Nathan. And the first offering to Floyd is a breaking ball that misses high, and it's 1-0. Catawba took the lead in a 4-run top of the 7th, highlighted by a 3-run home run from Matthew Connolly. The 1-0 misses low from Sharp, and it's 2-0. Fastball coming in at 87 miles per hour. Floyd is 3 for 3 with 3 base hits, has a run scored as well. 2-0 from Sharp. Catches the outer half, and the count moves to 2-1 on the breaking pitch from the right-hander. Sharp, a sophomore by way of Eden, North Carolina. Stands at 5'10", the 2-1. Floyd turns on it and pulls it foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes as it goes bouncing down the third base line. Nathan with a 2-stride lead over at first, held on to by Crabtree. 2-2 to Floyd. Off the end of his bat, he pokes it out, shallow center, long run for Staborski. He slides down to one knee and makes the grab. Parker Staborski hasn't had best day with his bat, but makes a smooth play with his glove for out number one and retires Carson-Newman's top hitter for the first time today. That brings up Bradley Soto Diaz. He's 0 for 3. Pair of flyouts and a lineout his last time up. A snap throw over to first by Sharp. Sees Nathan in safely. First offering to Soto Diaz is outside. A throw down to first on the back throw from Connolly. Sees Nathan back in safely. Pinch hitter on deck for Carson-Newman. It is Ian Hubbard in place of Seth Benner at the DH spot. 1-0. Breaking ball that's right down the chute from Sharp. Soto Diaz riding a 15-game hitting streak after he went 0 for 4 in his first game with Carson-Newman this season. The 1-1. Soto Diaz pokes it foul down the right field line. Count goes to 1-2. Snap throw to first. And Nathan is back in safely. As it stands right now, Colt Wilkins is in line for the win. He went 6 innings, giving up 4 runs on 10 hits. 1-2, misses outside, 2-2. 2 strikeouts and a walk, but he is responsible for Nathan over at first. Righty on righty from the stretch. 2-2 from Sharp. Soto Diaz, a ground ball up the middle. Chrisman goes to second for 1. The spin on to first is not in time. Soto Diaz reaches on a fielder's choice as Nathan is retired. So the two just trade places. And it brings up Ian Hubbard, pinch hitter in the spot of Seth Benner. Benner was 1 for 3. Strikeout looking, a single back with a run scored in the third, and then a ground out, as here is Ian Hubbard. First pitch to Hubbard, misses down away, and that's 1-0. In pitch hitting situations, Ian Hubbard is 0 for 3 this season. Sophomore out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee, transfer from Radford. Trying to get a spark hit for the Eagles as he takes the 1-0 down the gut for a called strike. Batting .235 this season, has 1 RBI so far. The 1-1. Hubbard splinters one towards short. Chrisman throws on the move, bounces in front of Crabtree, and it's in time for out number 3. So Carson-Newman leaves the tying run on the bases as the pinch hitter Hubbard is retired. Crispin just got enough of it as it one hops into Crabtree for out number 3, sends us into the 8th here on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
Top of the 8th inning from Jefferson City, Tennessee. It's a 5-4 Catawba lead over Carson-Newman here in game 1 of this 3-game set between the third-ranked Indians and the Eagles. Matt Scalzo with you on the Eagles Sports Network. Eli Norris comes out for his first full inning of work. First pitch offering to Logan Dyer, misses high. 1, 2, and 3 in the Catawba order. Same way they led things off in the 7th, where they plated 4 runs to take the lead. 1-0 skips in. It's quickly 2-0 to Dyer. He was retired to get things going in the 7th. And then it was 5 consecutive hits from Catawba to claim the 5-4 lead, highlighted by the 3-run home run from Matthew Connolly. The 2-0 from Norris right down Main Street. And it's 2-1. Dyer's 2 for 4. Grounded out his last time up, flew out his first time up, and sandwiched in between is a pair of base hits as the 2-1 misses inside. 3 balls and a strike to Dyer. Three-1 from Norris. Is a strike at the bottom rail of the zone. Dyer thought he potentially had worked ball 4. Instead, he'll settle back in as home plate umpire Mike Walters delivers the strike call. Norris working from the third base side of the rubber. The payoff pitch is high. And that's a leadoff walk for Logan Dyer. He reaches for the 3rd time today. That brings up Brandon Crabtree, who was 0 for 3 heading into his last at-bat. But then he kick-started this Catawba offense with a deep double to straightaway center that got over the head of Braxton Smith, and was the first of 5 straight hits for this Catawba offense in that 7th inning. First offering from Norris. Finds the zone against Crabtree. On the fastball from Eli Norris, coming in at 90 miles an hour. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds the zone on the breaking ball from Norris, right on the outer half. He's ahead 0-2 on Crabtree. Nobody out after Dyer reached on a leadoff walk. Open stance in the lefty's batter's box for Crabtree. 0-2 breaking ball, misses high, pops away from Cochran for a moment down the first base side, but not too far out of his reach as Dyer holds over at first. That was the 20th pitch for Eli Norris in this contest. Runner going in Dyer. Crabtree on the ground to second. Nathan has nowhere to go but first, and he'll retire Crabtree as Dyer moves up to second base. Hit and run was on. Brings up Sam Hunter, who has picked up an RBI his last 2 times up. RBI single in the 5th, RBI double in the 7th. And he was a part of a wacky sequence in the 7th. First offering to him.
Here we go, 3, here we go, 3.
As in the zone as Norris hits his mark. And it's 0-1. Hunter had hit one down the first base side that Logan Floyd then won the race to the bag and what people thought was the second out of the inning. And then it was initially, after further review, was ruled a foul ball by this umpiring crew as the 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. So Hunter got another crack at things. And he sent a bouncing ball down the left field line out of reach for the outstretched arms of Aiden Gibson for an RBI double. 1-1. Hunter jammed inside, pops it up, foul ground, third base side. Gibson, a couple of steps in front of the fence, is there to make the play for out number 2.
Let's go, dude.
Top of the 8th inning, and Carson-Newman trying to strand potential insurance run. And Logan Dyer over at second as here comes Hunter Atkins. First pitch to him, he fouls straight back, and it's 0-1. Atkins 2 for 4 today. Fly out, single, strikeout, single with a run scored his last time up in the 7th. Here comes the 0-1. Atkins on the ground to third. Gibson off a couple of hops. Snaps it to first. It's a low throw, but the pick is made by Logan Floyd for out number 3. Sends us to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 5-4 Catawba lead here on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Back on the Eagle Sports Network, bottom of the 8th inning. Carson-Newman trailing by 1 as Sebastian Rodriguez leads off and takes a first pitch strike. The 0-1 misses low, and it's 1-1. Seth Sharp continues to work for Catawba. Rodriguez goes the other way towards left center field, turning around, and it's one hopping into the wall. Rodriguez slides into second. It's a leadoff double to get things going in the bottom of the 8th. Second time that Sebastian Rodriguez has led off an inning with the double, and so here comes Aiden Gibson, who's 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Chance to drive in the tying run, or at least get the tying run another 90 feet over to third. Looked like there might have been a defensive change for Catawba in the outfield, but we'll have to circle back there. As Aiden Gibson climbs into the righty's batter's box with Rodriguez at second. He is the tying run. First pitch to Gibson. He goes up the middle for a base hit. Rodriguez gets the green light. The throw to the plate is cut up by Crabtree. The relay throw, not in time. Gibson comes through. His third RBI of the day, and it's tied at 5 in the bottom of the 8th. Rodriguez didn't get the best jump. But Gibson wasted no time on the first pitch he saw, sent it right back where it came from, and you can see the slight pause from Sebastian Rodriguez, but didn't matter. Had the speed to get home and score. Ties it up at 5, and now the go-ahead run on the bases for Carson-Newman here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. As Ryan Bolton fouls the first one back, and it's 0-1. 2 times today, Sebastian Rodriguez has led off an inning with a double, and both times Gibson has followed suit with a single, this time an RBI base hit, as Bolton can't connect on the 0-1 offering, and it's 0-2.
Let's go, babe.
0-2, a wave and a miss from Bolton out in front of the breaking ball from Sharp.
Hey, roll it up, boys. Let's go hit. Roll it up.
There's out number 1 on Sharp's first strikeout of the afternoon. And there's a pinch hitter. It is Colton Evans. Third baseman, or really a utility player for Carson-Newman that has battled through injuries in most of his career. Was an opening day starter for Carson-Newman, was a leadoff hitter in the opening day game against Charleston. And now here he is pinch hitting for Carson Cochran in the bottom of the 8th. Gibson's going on the first pitch. It's a strike, and losing it on the exchange is Connolly. So Gibson with an uncontested steal of second. So Gibson now in scoring position as the go-ahead run. The 0-1. Evans, a late swing. Fouls it away, and it's 0-2. This season, Colton Evans is batting .240, has a home run and 5 RBIs, third year with the program, first year healthy. And stepping off is Sharp as Gibson goes back to second base. And an 0-2 count to Colton Evans. Gibson dancing around, the pitch home, and Evans fights it off, spoiling with a foul ball. The 0-2, and Evans stays alive. Just whacked at it and caught it off the end of his bat. Lunging out over the plate, just trying to stay alive in this at-bat. With one away, he's got the go-ahead run in scoring position in Aiden Gibson, who just tied the game. An RBI single. The 0-2, wave and a miss. Sharp goes upstairs, and Evans can't climb the ladder. Back-to-back punch-outs for Seth Sharp, puts 2 away in the bottom of the 8th. As it turns over now to the top of the Carson-Newman order with Braxton Smith. Smith, a walk, a sac fly, and a pair of flyouts to center. First offering he sees from Sharp. Finds the inner half, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Outside. And that count goes to 1-1. Carson-Newman have another flair for the dramatic. 1-1. Down the gut from Sharp. Finds the top half of the zone. Makes the count 1-2. And now Smith in 2-strike count with 2 away. Gibson over at second. Game tied at 5. The 1-2. This is outside from Sharp to the righty and Smith. Count squares up at 2-2. The break even from Sharp. Smith goes upstairs to get it, but it's a towering pop-up that stays on the infield. The second baseman, Hubbard, is there, and he'll make the play for out number 3, but Gibson comes through. An RBI single drives in Sebastian Rodriguez. 5-5, heading into the 9th on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Top of the ninth inning, all square at 5 between Carson-Newman and number 3 Catawba on this Friday afternoon on the Eagle Sports Network. Matt Scalzo with you. Matthew Connolly, who changed the game with one swing, leads off. And he takes the first pitch ball from Eli Norris. His last time up, he hit a 3-run home run to left center field. Put Catawba in front for the first time this afternoon. A 3-run shot, his 5th of the season. The 1-0. And Norris, it's his mark on the inner half, and it's 1-1. Carson-Newman tied the game in the bottom of the 8th. Sebastian Rodriguez led off with a double. It was followed up by an RBI single from Aiden Gibson, his 3rd of the day. The 1-1, a wave and a miss from Norris, from Connolly. Norris went to the curveball, and that just fell off the table.
Here we go, touch it right here.
And the count is at 1-2. Norris on the 1-2, and Connolly rounds it foul. That was the 30th pitch for Eli Norris. 5, 6, and 7 in the Catawba order, due up in this 9th.
Come Matthew.
Jake Dunlap and Nathan Chrisman waiting in the wings. The 1-2, and Connolly spoils with another foul ball.
Keep working, kid.
Open stance in the righty's batter's box. Norris comes home. The 1-2, Connolly line drive into right. Soto Diaz comes on, and he makes the play. Hard hit out for Matthew Connolly in a long battle with Eli Norris, but just seemed to spin up and stay in the air rather than dying down. Here comes Jake Dunlap, the designated hitter. He's 3 for 4 today. A couple of singles and a double. First pitch from Norris is high and outside, 1-0. Defensive change for Carson-Newman after Colton Evans pinch hit for Carson Cochran. It is Kevin Hammond that is behind the dish now. 1-0. This is low, and it's 2-0.
Hey, Jake.
Here we go, Jake.
To Dunlap, checks his swing, and he catches a piece of it as his bat just ever so slightly turned around his shoulder. That's a foul ball. And if he had held off and there was an appeal, he would have been safe. Wrist didn't break.
Here we go, Jake.
So the count is at 2-1 with 1 away. Nobody on in the top of the 9th. 2-1. Norris burns the outer edge. And the count squares up, 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 gone in the top of the 9th inning. Norris from the third base side of the rubber. The 2-2, wave and a miss. He went back to the breaking ball.
Let's go, Nate. Go, Nate. Go,
And Dunlap waves through it. Second strikeout for Norris. Look at this thing just disappear. No chance for Dunlap. Puts 2 away. First offering to Nathan Chrisman. This is beneath the knees, 1-0. A 1-0. Back to the breaking ball, and back in the zone is Eli Norris. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Chrisman 0 for 3, worked a walk his last time up in the 7th. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Now you're ready, Warren. Now you're ready. Here we go.
Norris gets Chrisman to chase. Counts at 1-2. Those two battling, facing off here. Chrisman chokes up on the bat in the righty's batter's box, crowding the plate. The 1-2. And he's able to lay off the breaking ball this time from Norris. Good block by Hammond. And the count is at 2-2. 41 pitches for Eli Norris. Matches his number that he wears on his back. Set at the belt. 2-2 to Chrisman. Chopper goes foul down the third base line.
Good job, Warren.
So Norris will climb back onto the rubber. Chrisman makes a slow walk back down the first base side. Kevin Hammond hands him his bat. So much weight on each at-bat. Who's going to give a spark play and some juice to their respective dugouts based on the results of this at-bat. Another break even from Norris. And this misses low and inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chrisman trying to work backwards in this at-bat. Put the go-ahead run on the bases here in the top of the ninth. Payoff pitch from Norris. Chrisman lifts a towering pop-up to left field. Ryan Bolton makes the grab. And Norris with a 1-2-3 frame at the top of the ninth sets the table for Carson-Newman in the bottom half. Cole Nathan leads off, followed by Logan Floyd and Bradley Soto Diaz. When we come back on the other side of this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Cole Nathan leads off here in the bottom of the ninth inning against Seth Sharp for Catawba. Nathan 1 for 4, singled his last time up in the 7th. Carson-Newman looking to walk things off against the number 3 team in the country. Righty on righty matchup with Nathan to get things going. And the first offering is outside for ball 1. There's been changes in the outfield. Parker Staborski is over in left field. As the 1-0 misses high to Nathan. Ty Hubbard is in center. Here's the 2-0. And that finds the top of the zone. And the count moves to 2-1. Seth Sharp trying to buckle down here. As Carson-Newman tied it against him in the 8th. 2-1, misses high. And so Nathan in the 3-1 driver's seat, leading things off here in the bottom of the 9th. Shout out my producer Ian Johnson for these face-off looks, the split screen. Here comes the 3-1. Heavy swing from Nathan. He was trying to walk things off with one swing. This count goes to 3-2. Tom Griffin calming him down as Nathan takes a deep breath and climbs into the righty's batter's box. Payoff pitch from Sharp, and Nathan spoils, notching it off the end of his bat. Keep count full. And a full count. Another payoff pitch from Sharp. And Nathan once more spoils with a foul ball. Cole Nathan, a preseason all-SAC second baseman. Facing off against Seth Sharp. Third consecutive payoff pitch. Nathan lifts it in the air, straightaway center. Long run for the shortstop. Going back and making the over-the-shoulder grab is Chrisman for out number 1. So that brings up Logan Floyd. Correction for me. It is Malachi Cloud that is in center field now, not Ty Hubbard. He's still over at second base. First offering to Logan Floyd. He swings on it, lifts a towering fly ball to right center field. The right fielder Atkins moves in, and there's out number 2. And there's actually been a change in the outfield and the infield as well. Sam Hunter is now over in right field, and Hunter Atkins occupies third. Brings up Bradley Soto Diaz with 2 away. Sharp's first pitch bounces in, and it's 1-0. Soto Diaz is 0 for 4, reached on a fielder's choices last time up. A 1-0, he swings and misses with a hefty hack. And that's 1-1. Trying to extend what has been a 15-game hitting streak for the senior. What a spot it would be to do it here. The 1-1. Off the end of his bat, foul to the backstop. And the count goes to 1-2. One more out, one more strike, separating these two teams from extras. The 1-2. Soto Diaz nubs it in front of home plate, picked up by the catcher Connolly, snaps it to first. It's a 1-2-3 frame for Seth Sharp, and there's some free baseball coming up. Extra innings needed to separate these two. It's 5-5. Going to the 10th on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Into the 10th we go from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, tied at 5 between Carson-Newman and number 3 Catawba. Matt Scalzo with you. Eli Norris still on the mound for Carson-Newman. There is no international runner rule here, so the bases are empty for Ty Hubbard, who leads things off. He swings on the first pitch, pulls it just inches foul down the right field line. And so, loud strike number 1, I should say, rather. Here comes the 0-1. Hangs upstairs from Norris. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hubbard has been a tough out today. We struck out his last time up, the 1-1. Foul tip into the mitt of Hammond. Counts at 1-2. Leadoff man and Hubbard. The 1-2 bounces in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Parker Staborski, excuse me, is the one on deck. That's the top of the Catawba order looming. 2-2 from Norris. This is pulled foul once again off the bat of Hubbard. 2 times he has been just early on an offering from Eli Norris, and both times he has just missed down the right field line. The 2-2. Hubbard goes the other way, a looping shot that sinks in down the left field line. Hubbard turns around first, digging for 2, and he's in safely with a leadoff double to get things started in the 10th. Excellent piece of hitting from Ty Hubbard. Just a half swing that guides it over the head of Aiden Gibson on a pitch that was low, and he golfs it out to the left field line. Here is Parker Staborski.
Go Parker!
First offering, he goes around. It's 0-1.
Let's go Parker!
Shows bunt, pulls back as it misses low. ties at 1-1. Malachi Cloud stands on deck. The 1-1, a swing and a miss.
Hey, touch one right here, kid. Touch one. You got this, 20.
Count goes to 1-2. He's got the go-ahead run in scoring position over at second. And Ty Hubbard after his leadoff double. The 1-2 bounces in the turf, blocked by Hammond, and holding firm over at second is Ty Hubbard. Some cloud cover has moved in over Jefferson City. It had been a beautiful sunny Friday afternoon for most of the contest. The 2-2 called strike 3. Norris clips the bottom rail. Staborski goes back to the dugout, down by way of the K for out number 1. Good job by Hammond behind the dish. So with one gone, here's Malachi Cloud. First pitch offering is a breaking ball that just misses inside. 3 strikeouts now for Eli Norris. The 1-0. Wave and a miss from Cloud. 1 ball, 1 strike. Redshirt junior out of Decatur, Georgia. Stands in the righty's batter's box. Appearing in his 13th game. First time he's not starting. The 1-1, a swing and a miss. 1-2. A home run with 10 RBIs on the season. As Norris looks for back-to-back outs after the leadoff double from Ty Hubbard. Time is called, and so Kevin Hammond make a walk out of the catching stance and head on to the mound. In a pivotal spot in this contest. And on deck is the ever-dangerous Brandon Crabtree, SAC Player of the Week from last week. Had a monster series and a clash of 2 Titans between Catawba and Lenore Ryan. His double back in the 7th changed the complexion of this contest and kick-started a Catawba offense that had been sputtering. There's the 1-2 to Cloud. Check swing on the breaking ball, and he went around. Back-to-back punch-outs for Eli Norris. Puts 2 away, and that breaking ball has been so dynamite today for Eli Norris. Tough for these hitters to lay off on. Starts up so high, falls off the table, and as you can see, Cloud went around. And to avoid the dangerous Crabtree, it'll be an intentional walk from Carson-Newman. Puts the force out on and takes the bat out of the hands of Brandon Crabtree. Tom Griffin knows how dangerous he is. So here it is to Sam Hunter. He's no pushover either. He's got 2 RBIs today is the first offering to him. High and outside, 1-0. It's Hubbard at second. Crabtree at first, the 1-0. This is high, and it's 2-0 now to Hunter. Had back-to-back hits in the 5th and then in the 7th, both resulting in RBIs. His last time up, he popped out to Aiden Gibson in foul territory.
Let's go, Hunter.
And it looks like it's going to be the second intentional walk in a row as Hunter is given a free pass down to first.
Make it hurt, Hunter. Make it hurt.
And so now there's a force out at every base, and here is Hunter Atkins with the bases loaded and 2 away in the 10th. He stands in the righty's batter's box. He's got 2 hits today on a 2-for-5 day. First pitch from Norris, and he starts him out with a strike. Righty on righty matchup. I like this look more for Norris. The 0-1. Wave and a miss. Ball gets away from Hammond. Throw to the plate and being tagged out. Oh, he's safe. The ball got away. The throw now back to the plate. Crabtree is tagged out. Norris covered home plate perfectly. Hammond flipped it to him. The tag was applied on Hubbard, but in the process, the ball squirted away. And so it is a 6-5 Catawba lead heading into the bottom of the 10th. We're going to get another look at this. Hammond slipped. You see the indecision. Norris has him dead in the water. And as he hits him basically in the face, the ball then was dislodged from his glove. And then Crabtree was in safely. Chaos on the bases. And now Carson-Newman trails by 1, needing a run in the bottom of the 10th when we come back.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Well, Andrew Rogers told me yesterday that there was going to be something crazy that happened in the 10th inning, and here we are. One of the stranger sequences, a swing and a miss, gets away from Hammond. Norris got the tag, but the ball got away from him in the process. And then a flip back from Hammond, and it looked like Crabtree might have gotten in safely, but he is called out. And so Carson-Newman now chases 1 as there is a new pitcher on the mound. For Catawba, it is Joe Burleson, who has been lights out of the bullpen for this Catawba staff. 2-0, 8 appearances, a 0.77 ERA. Through 11 2/3, he's picked up 4 saves this season. He is the closer for Catawba College. As Ian Hubbard leads off, righty on lefty. First pitch, a wave and a miss, and it's 0-1. 11 2/3, 12 strikeouts to 3 walks. Just 1 run allowed on 10 hits for Burleson this season. 0-1, swing and a miss from Hubbard, and it's 0-2. Hubbard, Rodriguez, and Gibson, the 3 for Carson-Newman. The 0-2. This is down and in against Hubbard, and it's 1-2. Rodriguez and Gibson have been the dynamic duo today for Carson-Newman. Gibson, 3 RBIs. Rodriguez, 2 doubles, both resulting in runs scored. The 1-2 Hubbard hoists it in the air, goes behind home plate and out of play. Hubbard in a 1-2 count against Burleson, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, blows the fastball by him. And there's out number 1. So here is Sebastian Rodriguez, and there is a look at the elevated fastball from Burleson, and Hubbard cuts underneath it. First offering to Rodriguez in the zone for a called strike. Burleson looking for another save, be his 5th of the season, and the win would go to Seth Sharp. The 0-1. Swing and a miss from Rodriguez, and it's quickly 0-2. Righty on lefty against Rodriguez, 2 for 4 with a pair of doubles. 0-2. Rodriguez, bouncer towards second, picked up by Hubbard, sets his feet, fires to first, and there's out number 2. Long run for Hubbard as he ranged to his right, as it spun up in the air, set his feet, turned his hips, and there's out number 2. And so the last hope for Carson-Newman rests in the bat of Aiden Gibson. A third baseman that has had a tough senior season, but has found something in this contest. 3 for 4, 3 RBIs. And the first offering that he sees from Burleson is right down Broadway for strike 1. The 0-1. Wave and a miss from Gibson, and it's 0-2. And now Carson-Newman is down to its last strike. Ten pitches for Burleson. 9 of them have been strikes. He's looking for one more to give a Game 1 victory to Catawba. The 0-2. Gibson drives it up the middle into center field, and it is down for a base hit. Tying run put on the bases for Carson-Newman. The 4th hit for Aiden Gibson today. And so now the bottom part of the order for Carson-Newman will have to find some energy here. Some late heroics to see if an 11th inning can be forced, or potentially the end of this game, as it's Ryan Bolton in this spot. Had an RBI single his first time up. He's been retired the last 3 times he's come up. First offering to Bolton is low and away outside. Gibson's got some speed, still a base. Back in the 8th. The 1-0. They cemented on the inner half from Burleson. Count goes to 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Bolton on the ground to short. Chrisman will go the short way to second, and Catawba takes Game 1 as scoring on a wild pitch in the top of the 10th inning was Ty Hubbard. After Eli Norris was there, had the chance to apply the tag for out number 3, but instead, ball got away from him. And Catawba picks up the win in Game 1, 6-5 over Carson-Newman. As Catawba improves to 15-3 on the season, Carson-Newman drops to 9-10. They fall below 500. and drop game one of this highly anticipated series between two teams that were picked in the top 3 of the South Atlantic Conference. Game 2 set to get going tomorrow. It'll be a doubleheader on the Saturday, with first pitch coming at noon between these two teams. The second game set to follow not long after, as Catawba picks up the win 6-5 in extra innings thanks to the wild pitch on a wacky play as Ty Hubbard came in to score. But that'll do it for today's broadcast. Special thanks to our camera operators and for my producer and replay director, Ian Johnson, doing it all as he's come back to work after his birth of his son, Easton. But we'll be back with you tomorrow for game 2 and 3 on the Eagle Sports Network. Till then, I'm Matt Scalzo signing off. Catawba takes game 1. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening.